Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, you better get comfortable because what I'm about to tell you is shaking up the NFC North in ways we didn't see coming just a few weeks ago. It's a blockbuster move that has everyone talking. Alvin Kamara, yes, the star running back of the New Orleans Saints, is now a Chicago Bear. That's right, the Bears have pulled off a trade that could redefine their offensive identity for seasons to come. Now, I know what you're thinking, Kamara, in Chicago. And trust me, this isn't just a rumor. It's a move that's been brewing beneath the surface for a while, and it's one that could have huge implications for the team, the division, and even the entire league. Let's rewind a bit and look at the context. The Chicago Bears, coming off a season where they struggled to find consistency on offense, especially in the running game, have been searching for that game-changing piece that can elevate their attack. The draft didn't quite give them the immediate impact they were hoping for, and free agency was a bit of a mixed bag. GM Ryan Poles and head coach Ben Johnson, known for their innovative offensive schemes, recognized that they needed a versatile, multi-dimensional back. Someone who could catch out of the backfield, create mismatches, and keep defenses guessing. And that's where Alvin Kamara, at nearly 29, comes into the picture. Kamara, who just celebrated his 29th birthday in July 2025, is a player with an extraordinary skill set. He's not just your average RB. This guy is a threat wherever he lines up. He's got elite receiving skills, which make him a nightmare for linebackers and safeties, especially in third-down situations. His short area vision is top tier, allowing him to find creases and turn small openings into big gains. When you think about how Ben Johnson's offense prioritizes multi-threat backs, similar to what Detroit has with Gibbs, Kamara fits like a glove. Imagine him lining up in the backfield or split out wide, forcing defenses to make tough decisions. It's exactly the kind of weapon that could unlock new dimensions for Justin Fields and the entire offense. Now, I know some skeptics are raising concerns. After all, nearly hitting 30, with a history of injuries and heavy workloads, raises questions about durability and long-term production. Plus, the financial aspect isn't trivial. Kamara's contract, signed in 2024 for 2 years, keeps him under contract through 2026 with cap hits around $10 million in 2025 and nearly $19 million in 2026. For a team like the Bears, which is still trying to manage its cap space carefully, this is a significant investment. They'd need to surrender some mid-round draft picks, maybe even include a player like Swift to make the trade happen. That's a tough pill to swallow, especially when considering the long-term implications. But here's the thing, the potential upside is enormous. When Kamara is healthy, he's a game-changer. His ability to catch the ball out of the backfield and create mismatches is second to none. In a system designed by Ben Johnson, who values versatile backs like Gibbs in Detroit, Kamara would be a perfect fit. His presence alone would force defenses to adjust their game plans, creating more space for the other playmakers on the team. Plus, with a backfield that could include Monangai, Roscoe Johnson, and possibly Swift, the Bears could develop a dynamic, multi-back attack that keeps defenses off balance all game long. Let's not forget, Kamara's arrival would also send a message to the NFC North and the league as a whole. The Bears are serious about competing. They're not just building for the future, they want to contend now. Acquiring a player of Kamara's caliber signals their intent to be a playoff team and perhaps even push for a deep run in the postseason. The NFC North has been a competitive division, with the Lions, Packers, and Vikings all vying for supremacy, but adding Kamara could give Chicago that extra edge they need. Of course, there are some hurdles. The Bears will have to weigh the risk versus reward, especially considering Kamara's injury history and the cap hit. The front office might prefer to invest in younger, cheaper options in the draft or through development, but the opportunity to add a player who can immediately impact the offense is tempting. If the Saints are willing to move him for modest compensation, And if the Bears see him as a piece that can accelerate their championship pursuit, this deal could go down in history as one of the most significant in recent franchise memory. Now, let's also look at the bigger picture. The Saints are clearly in a rebuild mode. With the debate between Tyler Show, Spencer Rattler, and Jake Heanor ongoing, it's obvious that they're prioritizing future draft picks and younger quarterbacks. Alvin Kamara's trade signals that they're ready to part ways with some veteran assets to stockpile picks and rebuild the roster from the ground up. It's a smart move for them, especially if they're planning to tank this season and focus on the future. As for the Bears, they're trying to strike a balance between immediate competitiveness and long-term sustainability. Kamara could be the piece that bridges that gap, giving them a proven playmaker while they continue to develop their younger players. And speaking of young players, the Bears have some promising talent in the backfield. Monangai and Roscoe Johnson have shown flashes of potential, and if they can complement Swift effectively, the Bears will have a multi-back system that's difficult for defenses to handle. Kamara's addition would push the entire unit to a new level, making Chicago's offense one of the most versatile and unpredictable in the league. Imagine the possibilities: Justin Fields in the shotgun, handing off to Kamara, or using him as a receiver on a quick swing pass. The defenses would have no easy answers. But let's be real, this move isn't just about the X's and O's. It's about signaling intent. The Bears want to be in the conversation again, and acquiring Alvin Kamara would send a clear message. We're here to contend, and we're willing to make bold moves to get there. It's a gamble, yes, but one that could pay off handsomely if Kamara stays healthy and continues to produce at a high level. His elite receiving skills and vision make him a perfect fit for Johnson's offense, and his ability to create mismatches would elevate the entire team's offensive output. Of course, fans are going to have mixed feelings. Some will worry about the cap implications, the injury risk, and whether it's the right move long-term. Others will see the potential for a dynamic, explosive offense that can compete with anyone in the league. Whatever your stance, one thing is clear: this is a bold move that shows the Bears are serious about winning again. They're not just building for the future, they're building for right now. And if Kamara stays healthy, the NFC North better watch out, because the Chicago Bears are coming back with a vengeance. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. This trade could be the start of something special, or it could be a risky gamble, only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, the Bears are making headlines, and they're doing it with boldness and purpose. So keep your eyes on this team, because the upcoming season might just be one of the most exciting in recent memory, especially if Kamara is running behind that offensive line. Thanks for sticking with me, and as always, go Bears.